Hey everybody, my name is Mr. Michael Todd. I am a former PGCC alumni, graduated class of 2020. I want to say 2020. Yeah, I graduated class of 2020. I was done in 2019, but graduated class of 2020. December 2019, I was finished, but graduated class of 2020 in May. I had to wait a little bit to graduate, but thank you, Professor McComb, for this opportunity to be able to communicate with students about my book. So both books, actually, I wrote two books based on the homework assignment that Professor McComb gave us. So, just to tell you a quick introduction about myself, I took Professor McComb's class during my final year. It was 2 years there, but during my final year, I know the associate's degree takes longer, but I was doing classes in the summer. I was doing 2 to 3 classes in the summer, 2 to 3 during the winter semesters, and I didn't take any breaks off. So that's how I was able to graduate on time and things like that. But Professor McComb's class was amazing. She asked really thoughtful questions during class, had me thinking so much in the class. And we read a book called Boy or Girl, something like that. And the book had me thinking, and Professor asked us, who do we think wrote the book? So I said an embarrassing answer. I hope she doesn't remember the answer that I said, but it was embarrassing, but she gave us an opportunity to rewrite a scene from the text. So I wrote the scene from the text, and I rewrote it. It was heartfelt. So I think the person was being ordered what to do in the book, told every single thing to do in the book, like from how to dress to how to stand and how to look and how to carry themselves. So I was thinking while reading the book that I wish that that's something that my father had taught me, all of those things growing up. I was able to make a personal connection to the book. So I turned the homework assignment in, and I remember getting feedback saying it was a good book and that she really liked the content of the book. So I said, wow. And it was like a thoughtful reply from Professor McComb, which clicked in me because I was passionate about the project because, again, just being early on in the associate's degree, I feel like I was still, and I had just earned my GED probably a few months before that. Because I dropped out of high school, earned my GED, I was a self-taught GED student, and then I came to Prince George's Community College and graduated with the Associates of Arts degree from there. While I was at the community college, I joined the MTAP program, and that MTAP program led me to go to the University of Maryland College Park. So I graduated with my Bachelor's of Arts degree from the University of Maryland College Park with a degree in English, Literature, and Language with an emphasis in creative writing. Transferred from UMD and went to GCU on the West Coast, Arizona. Graduated with the Master's of Science degree in Industrial and Organizational Psychology. So I'm currently a psychologist now, and I'm still at the university. I'm doing the doctoral program right now. So on a scholarship there, alumni scholarship, finishing up my doctorate degree, and I'm currently class of 2028 there. So just been on a journey, just been enjoying school, enjoying the D1 experience, the campus life. I just been having a great time, guys. So I just wanted to just throw that out there. But once I realized I got my homework back from Professor, she gave a thoughtful, warm, heartfelt reply. I took that I said, wow, I have to do something with this body of work. I always was passionate about what I was writing about, my experiences. So I took the homework assignment down to the writing center downstairs on campus at PGCC. And I just started working with the editors there, the tutors there. And we just worked on the project, and I just kept working on it. And then it turned into this book, which was the He Would Have Said by Michael Todd. Now, this book talks about what I wish my father had taught me growing up. This was a portrait of me being young during the age where, I needed the guidance. I needed to be told, what to do, where to go to navigate. So this is me around that time. This book, with the creative writing degree that I have, I was thinking about students that's around this age, early adolescence years, kind of before teen years, but somewhere around there, who's still passionate about parents and the absence of parents. So here it says, to all who grew up without a father, I also grew up without my father, and so did everyone I knew growing up. It was difficult not having him with me, but I found a way to break the cycle, and so can you. You can be better, and you can better yourself. So that's the theme of the book, is lessons that I wish my dad had taught me, but then also lessons that I'm teaching the reader in order to have the experiences of learning how to dress, where to go, how to navigate, how to be successful. All of those things I wrote in this book. And I did a lot with it because I used my creative writing degree. I'm thinking about the readers that's this age group. So for readers in this age group, I realized that this would be probably their first book that they complete, like fully read through. So what I did was I made it just a fun size, pocket size book, very light to navigate with. I used this one with my life improvement after school program that I'm doing here now in DC public charter schools right now. I'm a teacher here in DC. So I used this one, and I removed the text features in the book. So there's no text features in the book. There's no page numbers. So when a student is reading and they're on page 3, there won't be a number 3 there to remind them that they only made it to the 3rd page. They'll be able to grab the full theme of the story without tracking. So that's how I got to this one. And then later on, a few years later, I decided to update this one. I took it to New York. I got great feedback from the late Alice McIntosh, rest in peace to Mrs. Mac. But she told me that, hey, this is a classic, so I need to focus and continue to work with students, continue to talk to them about these topics. So that's what I did, and I developed into the Classic Deluxe edition. Now with the Classic Deluxe edition, this one is more so for the students who are kind of advanced reading, who can get through a book easily. I put the text features back in here, and that's where we get here. But here you got the same concepts, but we're focusing a lot on the theme, on the core things there. But then the Classic Deluxe edition is an upgrade. The back of the book is another portrait that I took at the University of Maryland once it was graduation day. But then I got to this one, and this one has a lot of pictures in it, and during the years of adolescence when I was going through what I was going through. So here is me in my middle school. Wasn't color pictures, but me in my middle school. And here, just not having a crystal a crystal, lifestyle, and wasn't a silver spoon, but you can see my look, my expression right there, and still dedicated, still same dedication right there to the students who are wondering where their father is. So that's the dedication, and we go from the dedication on to that was the 7th grade picture, on to an 8th grade look of how I looked in the 8th grade. And this was here, it says this was my middle school yearbook photo right there. With that, this is my acknowledgement right here across from this page. It says, inspired by Professor Christina C. McComb. Thanks, Professor. I wrote this book during her class, the summer semester at Prince George's Community College. She assigned my class to rewrite a story from our readings. Without this homework, I would never have known that I had this book in me. Thank you, Professor McComb. And then once I turn the page one time, here's a picture that I took with Professor McComb and I on the last day of class at Prince George's Community College. And this is us right here. On the last day of class, I was just so grateful, so honored. I loved all my professors, but I could really tell that Professor McComb put so much into the content of the course that it hit me, and I got books with this and saving lives and doing so much great work in the community based upon a homework assignment. So this is me in her class, just sitting front row. I was one of those students sitting front row in her class. And here it says, my homework turned into a book. And when I keep going, it says, it goes into the introduction. I grew up struggling, wondering where my father was. I asked what he looked like, what he sounded like, what he smelled like. I tried imagining what a bigger me would be like. I finally met him at 15 and forgave him for abandoning us. From this book, I hope my readers get a sense of the things I wish my father had taught me. If you don't have a father, this book will show you how to learn what things a father would have taught you from my perspective. Now, I have a son now. It's a blessing to be a dad now. He's 10 years old. His name is Gabriel. He's a student athlete in Laurel, Maryland. He's in a private school on a student on a sports scholarship there. He just earned a $6,000 scholarship there. So today I'm able to pour into my son all the things I wish I had. So being a basketball player, and that's his passion. That was my early passion. So we have like passions around the same ages. I just didn't have that support, that push to get me to do with my basketball career. However, I became a national champion in basketball later on in life in the state of Virginia. But right now I'm chasing him with the camera and just filming all the games and making sure that he gets that support. So it's a full 360 moment from me being here to me being here and doing my thing, So the manuscript, he would have said, always sit with the posture of a king. Every time you walk, you should signify glory, the glory that you have inherited from your father. Don't do drugs, don't drink alcohol or any strong drink, lest you forget what I'm telling you now. You must speak from a position of authority, or you'll never be heard, even when talking to me. But think before you speak, always be slow to speak. Don't fear anything. This is your world and I just live in it. Don't follow anyone. You are born a leader. Don't linger too long in the streets unless it's for an important reason. He would have said, these are friends, these are enemies. This is the world. This is politics. This is powerlessness. This is how you tie a tie. This is how you untie a tie. This is how you shave. This is how you look unshaved. This is culture. This is African American culture. These are dreadlocks. These are sister locks. These are wicks. These are wicks. This is how you crochet wicks. These are freeform locks. These are dress shoes. These are sports shoes. This is how you iron. This is how you dress like a businessman. This is how you fold businessman clothes. This is how you dress against all odds. Excuse me. This is how you count money. This is how you save money. This is a loan. This is student loans. I know we all got those. This is how you lose money. This is how you get money. Excuse me. This is how money gets you lost. This is how you can avoid becoming financially and spiritually impoverished. This is bling bling. This is wealth. These are stocks and bonds. Read financial education books. This is what it means to steal. This is how it feels to have something stolen from you. This is a jail. This is a gun. This is a gun license. This is a pocket knife. These are brass knuckles. This is pepper spray. This is racial discrimination. This is a grave. This is life. This is life more abundantly. This is hope. This is trust. This is faith. This is peace. This is loyalty. These are black cowboys. These are Afro beats. This is jazz. This is black art. You are the church, the grounds of truth. This is what an estate looks like. This is a mansion. This is a single home. This is a townhouse. This is an apartment. This is a condo. This is structural violence. This is violence with an author. And this is violence without an author. Excuse me. I get some water. This is homelessness. This is homelessness that a man brings on himself. This is homelessness due to a system that failed the people. This is the importance of the black uncle. He would have said, this is an airplane, this is a private jet, PJ. This is a car, this is a train, this is a bus, this is an elementary school, this is a middle school, this is a high school. And this is adult education. For those earning a GED, I earned my GED, said Michael. This is college. This is a job also known as a gig. This is a career. These are college majors. This is weightlifting. This is sports. This is marriage. This is being in a relationship. This is wifey material. This is what wifey material is. Excuse me. This is a baby mama known by the term BMD, baby mama drama. This is Proverbs 21:9. This is a girlfriend. This is a gold digger. This is a thought. This is a heartbreak. This is fornication. This is a sexual transmitted disease. This is safe sex. Don't have sex before marriage, said Michael. This is God. This is the devil. This is sin. Stay away from all sin and evil, said Michael. This is Jesus. Jesus' new covenant called grace. This is obedience. This is disobedience. This is love. This is like. This is lust. This is pride. This is humanity. This is humility. This is how you focus. This is how you rest. This is how you sleep. This is how you regulate your emotions, to let go of sadness and pick up happiness. This is how to be a father. This is how to be a deadbeat. This is how you lead a family. This is how you walk away from a family. Never do that. This is how you go to work. This is how you call out of work. This is how you become overworked. This is John Henryism. This is what my father would have said if he were here for me just as I am here for you. Now, this is how you be strong. This is how you press through. This is how you break a generational curse. This is how you lead by example. This is how you show up. This is how you despise shame. This is how you triumph. This is how you believe in yourself. This is when no one else will believe in you, but I do. So then after that, so that's the manuscript. That was the manuscript that I turned in to Professor McComb during class. And that was the homework assignment, and I just updated it. And then I have a Let's Talk section. So the first question in the Let's Talk section is, who is this written to? That's on page 23. Flip over to page 24. It says, let's talk. How can this text inspire others? What point of view is this written from? Why do you think the author chose not to order his thoughts chronologically by age or by lesson? What is the central idea or theme? What do you think the emotions were behind this piece of writing? Can you relate or sympathize with the writer? If you grew up without your father, what is one thing you wish you had learned from him? I also want to add to that, or mother, what is one thing you wish you would have learned from her? Let's talk. What are some successes that you had with or without your father? How would life be for someone who wasn't taught the lessons from the text? And then I have a section, so that's the last question on page 32. And on page 33, I have a section called Breaking the Cycle. So breaking the cycle says your upbringing and all that you go through can be both a help and a hindrance. However, these things don't decide who you are. You can choose how to respond to life's challenges. You can give up, whine, lash out, take shortcuts, and look for friends who would tell you what you want to hear, that nothing you do is your fault and that you're entitled to everything. Or you can work to improve yourself, educate yourself, learn valuable skills, and look for people who will hold you accountable and challenge and encourage you to keep improving, to keep working towards the things that are good, beautiful, and true. My belief in God has been a constant throughout each season of my life. My faith enabled me to continue moving forward, even during those times when giving up would have been so much an easy option. God's promises are real, and relying on Him ensures that all will turn out well. Whatever you face in life, I recommend that you remember who you are and that each day brings an opportunity to get it right. That's page 35. Flip over to page 36. And this is a picture of my graduation day at Prince George's Community College. I'm sitting on the porch right there. Just took a photo right there. With gratitude. There are so many people who have continued to inspire me and support my journey. To everyone who helped me become the man that I am today. My family, friends, teachers, administrators, coaches, mentors, financial advisors, professors, and preachers, I would like to extend my gratitude. The call to action section, always keep a sense of morality, follow your heart, believe in yourself. And then that's page 38, page 39, about the author. Michael Todd is a Prince George's Community College alumnus, having earned his Associate of Arts degree in General Studies with a concentration in English. While attending Prince George's Community College, Michael was a member of the Phi U chapter of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, the National Society of Collegiate Scholars, page 39, this is page 40. During his tenure at PGCC, Michael served as the Enrollment Service Student Ambassador on the street team in the Student Government Association and was a member of the Diverse Male Student Initiative, TRIO Student Support Services, and the Veterans Club. I had a lot going on at PGCC and I love it. That's where all my honors and stuff came from. It started out, it was a blessing. Michael is a University of Maryland College Park alumnus, having earned his Bachelor's of Arts degree in English, Literature, and Language with a concentration in creative writing. Michael was a member of Sigma Alpha Lambda Honor Society, the Society of Collegiate Leadership and Achievement, the University of Maryland Educational Opportunities Center, the Coffee House Debate Team, the Brothers Through Christ, and the Black Male Student Initiative. I was also killing it at UMD, having a good time, and connecting with everybody in the clubs. Michael has made the Dean's List, earned the Office of Multi-Ethnic Student, OMES, Academic of Excellence Awards, Academy of Academic of Excellence Awards, the TRIO SSS Inspiration Scholarship, the Rosa Arado Howard Memorial Scholarship, the Envision Success Scholarship, and the Mary Conroy Memorial Scholarship. Michael is now a father and lives in Prince George's County, Maryland. I'm moving this Friday. I'm closing on a home this Friday. So Virginia's for lovers. So shout out to the love right there that's happening. Michael graduated from the Grand Canyon University, earning his Dean's List Scholarship, earning the Dean's List Scholarship and his Master's in Science in Industrial and Organizational Psychology. While attending Grand Canyon University, Michael was a member of Alpha Chi National Honor Society, which recognizes students who are academically in the top 10% of the university. He is also a member of Psi Chi International Honor Society in Psychology. Michael is in the PhD program at Grand Canyon University. Got a picture of me right here on graduation day with a master's degree, having a good time, living life. The key takeaways from, he would have said, Deluxe Classic Edition on page 45 now, is number one is the power of fatherly guidance, even in absence. This book shares wisdom the author wishes his father had taught him, covering everything from posture, money management, self-respect, and navigating racial realities. 46, it teaches that fatherly lessons shape identity, even if learned later or from other sources. Number two, breaking generational cycles. Readers learn their upbringing does not define them. Despite his father's absence, the author shows that faith, accountability, and self-belief can break harmful cycles and build strong futures. Number three, the importance of self-education. The detailed, he would have said, passage highlights life skills often untaught to young Black men growing up fatherless. It encourages proactive self-education on topics like finances, culture, relationship, masculinity, and emotional regulation. Number four, faith resilience. The book underscores faith in God as the author anchors through hardship, urging readers to remember their identity and use each day to grow and improve. And five, the call to action. Call for readers it ends with a call to keep morality, follow your heart, and believe in yourself, leaving the readers with practical emotional inspiration to move forward. All right, page 50. Why is this book important? This book is important because it gives voice to fatherless experiences. Many people grew up without father's guidance. This book validates their feeling and fills in life lessons that may have been missed, empowers them to still succeed and thrive. It bridges culture and generational wisdom gaps. The author provides a rich blend of practical life skills, Black culture education, and moral teaching in one short, accessible text. It encourages breaking harmful cycles. Instead of perpetuating generational trauma or neglect, page 52, it models forgiveness, growth, and leading by example. It integrates faith, with real-world challenges. Our readers are encouraged to draw on spiritual strength, learning tangible skills to navigate systemic and personal obstacles. It serves as both a memoir and a guidebook. By sharing with what his father would have said, Michael Todd offers readers a father figure's voice, creating a sense of belonging and direction for those who need it. Page 54. And then here's all my social media links right here in the back of the book. So here, this is the Let's Link tab. So I can be reached on Instagram. It's just us at the top. That's ITSJUSTUS @ATTHE_top. It's just us at the top. My Facebook is Michael Todd. Twitter is Mike Todd 253-78237. My YouTube is Michael Todd 2382. My website is theliteracycommunity.org. You don't need to put the www before, just type in theliteracycommunity.org. And it has my phone number here. If you want to shoot me a text, that's 202-539-6846. That number is always available. And then my Cash App for sponsors, donations is MAT5489. So I'm just being accessible to everybody in the community. Whoever needs to reach out to me, I'm available. Like I said, I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I'm so grateful for this opportunity to be a blessing and to have these homework assignments, and they're just turning into books, and I'm using these books to connect to others who grew up without their fathers. So thank you all for your time, and I wish everyone success, blessings, honor, and just having a good time. Enjoy yourself, be authentically you, be as bright as you want to be, and put the work in so you can live the life you want to live. If you put the work in, you can show up how you want to, you can look how you want to, dress how you want to, feel how you want to, but you have to put in that work. You have to, got to get it done. You got to lock in. So thank you so much for your time. Thanks, Professor. I appreciate the opportunity just to share my experience, and I love y'all, and I'll talk to you soon. Let's link. Gone.